Hello everybody, Kizilla here. Welcome back to another episode of Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin. In the last episode, we headed into the Alaska forest in order to retrieve a part for the windmill that was not working. Finding a Nursilla, as well as getting our butts handed to us by the Royal Gammoth over there. In today's episode, we're going to be heading into the Lavina mine in order to free up the trade path. So if you come over all the way over here, this is the Lavina Mine Cave. So we're gonna head on in.
It's so cold! My whiskers are frozen stiff! How come you don't feel the chill?
I have Frostfang, so I'm all right.
I see.
Uh-huh.
He keeps you warm. By the way, Frostfang is a pretty cool name. When did you come up with it?
When I met him for the second time.
What did you call him before then?
Fuzzfangs.
Fuzzfangs?
Say what?
Okay. Okay, that face is hilarious, actually. He's like, what the fuck?
He was so cute and fluffy. It was the first thing that came to my mind.
And you bonded with Frostfang when you met again.
That's right. It was a very cold day, like today. I'm
Back
freezing.
before the events of the first game.
Oh no, there's a monster here. Huh? A Barrios?
Blighted Gyps
Why
Rose.
did you-
Okay, that's interesting, actually.
Hold on. Is that you, Fuzzfangs? I'm so happy to see you again. But you're all grown up.
It's even the...
Fuzzfangs doesn't suit you anymore. Why don't I call you Frostfang?
Oh wow, it's even the voice from the Stories 1 remaster.
Frostfang, would you like to come with me? That's when we bonded.
That's so touching! I almost teared up!
Frosty places always remind me of that day. Anyway, let's keep going.
Right, back to the task at hand. So like usual, we're just gonna stealth our way through. Looking around... Again, I'm not entirely sure what our destination is in here. Or where it is. Okay, so looking at the... Okay, so not that way. So I guess this way? Yeah, it's gotta be this way. Okay, I'm just gonna sneak right past you. Alright, let's see... Christ, this place is massive. I think I'm heading the right way if I go down this way. I think? I'm not too sure, actually. Either I'm going the right way, or... Oh. Okay, so I am going the right way, because there's so many paths blocked by a monster. Oh, there's the monster. Alright, time for us to fight the Baroth. So yeah, the Baroth is a story encounter, but it's not exactly locked behind the story encounter for you to obtain it, as evidenced by the fact that we already have our own. So yeah, I'm just gonna speed through this fight, or at least see you guys once the fight is over. Alright, there we go. Baroth has been defeated. Also, off-screen I did... It's either off-screen or at the end of the last episode, but I put an Anjanath in my party because I just wanted to use it.
We did it, buddy! Now the Popo can get through the cave, and the shop can keep on running!
So fun fact, if you visit the shop before completing this, you'll notice that they've literally only have 2 items in stock.
Thanks for your help. Getting the shop back to normal will mean a lot to the owner, and it'll bring back some hustle and bustle to our village.
Your village has come a long way since it was destroyed. It must have been really hard on you.
It was. Although Frostfang and I spent some time away from the village too.
Really? Why, if you don't mind me asking?
When I came back to the village with Frostfang after we bonded. Listen, everyone!
Lavinia, move away from that monster.
We can't sustain any more damage to the village.
He won't do any harm!
How do you know it's not blighted? It's too much risk. We won't allow it.
If he's not allowed in the village, then I'm leaving too.
Oof. That's gotta be hard.
And so I left my beloved village, so that I might stay together with Frostfang.
I can't believe they didn't trust you and your Monstie.
The Black Blight didn't just destroy our village. It also destroyed people's trust in monsters.
That's terrible.
Seeing you and Ratha makes me remember how it felt to be with Frostfang back then. But no matter what happens, you must believe in your Monstie.
We'll prove that Ratha has nothing to do with that spooky legend. You'll see.
Well,
Okay,
obviously.
gang, it's back to the chief. My paws are sore from walking. Let me hop on, Fuzzfang.
That's a no.
Hey, no need to be so frosty with me.
Alright. Time to head back to, Guan Village. Again, having access to immediate fast travel from anywhere on the map is incredible. Alright. The one thing that I don't like is having to walk all the way over to him. A shame we can't just, like, pick small points in the villages to fast travel to. But, oh well. Hey, Chief! We got your merchant sorted out! Splendid! I can't thank you enough. So, on to the next task. Wait, what? There's more? I want you to gather materials from a Tobi Kadachi found in the Lalaska Rocky Canyon. Static electricity from its fur could power our windmills if only we could catch the slippery critter. In that case, we can track down the monster and collect its fur. Soaring Bolt. Chief Doll requests more materials to complete the windmills, the finishing touch of Kuan's restoration. You head to Lalaska Rocky Canyon for materials as the thought of happy villagers seeing the spinning windmills fills your mind. Wonderful! I truly can't thank you enough, my friends. Please, take this as a token of gratitude. A mega push. Yes. Even better potions are now ours to command. I think it's around this time that we can also, start buying potions?
Hey there. Fantastic.
So let's see, let's head over to the merchant first, because once we get to the merchant, she'll have an actual inventory now, not just selling hotness and herbs. Yes, we can actually buy potions now. Not buying that many. I'll buy 31. And I'll also buy some more hot mists and paintballs. Let's see, anything else that I want? Not that I can think of.
Thank you.
Like usual, I gotta check the subquest board. Yep, one to slay a bear off. Alright, let's head on over to the Rocky Canyon. I'll see all of you over there. Alright, and here we are, the entrance to the canyon. Oh yeah, so right here is going to be a treasure chest that you can only get with a Mossy that has Ivy Climb. Because I don't think you can fly up here later. Also, off screen from the last video, I did get a Nursilla egg. And I did hatch it too. I was just checking to see, like, did I hatch it or not? But yes, I did indeed hatch it. So, entering the canyon. Well, there's a catavan stand right here. So let's go ahead and throw on stealth and follow the scout flies. Okay, where are they leading me? Alright, further into the canyon we go. I don't have a Monstie with Rockbreaker on me. Because I put Ian away, but whatever. Okay, so it looks like we gotta head down this way. Oh, did we find it?
Thanks to you, we can search a much wider area. What would we have done without you, Avinia?
I haven't always been this way. In the past, I'd have just left you to fend for yourselves.
Oh yeah, I clearly remember that.
No way! Why would you say something like that?
Well, after leaving the village, I only wanted to be with Frostfang. I didn't want to deal with anyone else. At that time, riders weren't exactly welcome in hunters' towns.
Things sure have changed, huh?
Frostfang and I stayed on the move, avoiding other humans. Until one day, I met someone who changed my mind.
Me.
Oh?
Someone kinder than anyone else I'd known. Always upbeat, no matter what. Humans are heartless. Why would I go out of my way to help another person?
Don't say that. My town was also ruined by the Black Blight, but everyone's giving it their all to rebuild the place.
Wait, is that Deadly?
Helping each other out. Isn't that what things are all about, chum?
Oh my god, it's fucking Deadly. This is like the one time in this game he is actually mentioned.
You know, maybe you're right. Perhaps I should go back and do my part in repairing the village. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't have returned to Kuon. And I'm glad I did. Now I know if we work hand in hand, we can really make a difference. For Ratha's sake, let's work together to find Oldede.
Oh my fucking... That is literally the one time Deadly is ever mentioned in this game. Surely it's not leading me into that den. Perhaps it's just leading me further in. But yeah, unironically, Deadly is not in this game outside of that flashback. And I almost didn't recognize him. His voice sounds different. Alright, we're almost there, I believe. Unless this is it.
Look, there are tracks here too. Are these from a Toby Kadachi?
I love how Nabiru doesn't know this stuff. Oh, why here?
Up there!
Because it's right above you. Alright, the Toby Kadachi. This is your first monster that has 3 different attack patterns. So, firstly, it will attack using speed attacks. Once you enrage it, it will start using technical attacks. And then, at a certain point in the fight, it will start using power attacks. Meaning once it's overcharged. Now, all of its body parts are weak to slash. And almost all of its body parts are also weak to blunt, with only the legs not being weak to blunt. Its elemental weakness is water. And after we defeat it, will be able to find its eggs out in the wild. As for what it's like as a Monstie, it's going to be our very first Thunder-type Monstie. What this means is we'll finally be able to take advantage of not just Thunder element weaknesses for... I have no idea where I'm going with that sentence immediately, I'm sorry. But yeah, we'll finally be able to, yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say... Let me start that again. What I'm trying to say is... If you're having trouble with the Royal Monoblos and the Royal Tigrex back in Alcala, you can get Tobi-Kadachi materials and make weapons to help you take advantage of their thunder weakness. Alright, now that it's angry, it's going to start using tech attacks. So an immediate pivot is necessary. Also, I think... let me check Monoblos. Yeah, Monoblos has a thunder weakness. So Tobi-Kadachi weapons can definitely help you, as can Tobi-Kadachi itself. You just have to make sure to give it a... orders. You'll just have to make sure that you give it a tech move when fighting Tigrex. Alright, we win this like usual. Now, if you're wondering why I'm not using really any water, well, I mean, I guess I could have thrown on the Thrash Cutlass from Kechawacha, but I didn't think to do it, so yeah. On the plus side, we're dealing good damage. Alright, it's almost taken out. Go down soon. You gotta go down soon, Tobi-Kadachi. Because then what I can do is I can off-screen get your eggs after... Why is everyone else going for... I'm confused. That did not hit nearly as hard as you made it sound like it would, Naviru. Alright, this fight is over!
Working together makes you stronger.
Naviru complaining about static.
Working together brings out the true power of kinship.
That is such a... I'm not even gonna say it, Naviru.
By the way, the cool guy who changed your outlook, what's he like? Is he more claudacious than
Naviru,
me?
you know Debly!
You think he's a cool guy, huh?
That's a given, no?
Well, Naviru, he's actually...
Whoa! I just realized I'm totally
Well.
starving. Let's head back, report in, and grab a bite.
Really? They're afraid to name drop Debly? That is sad. Alright, well, let's report back to the chief, and then I will be trying to get a Tobi-Kadachi egg off screen. So let let me check to see if he does actually appear at all later. Apparently, yeah, no, that is only him. Good news, Chief! We got you some Tobi-Kadachi fur! Splendid. With this, the final windmill will be nearly up and running. Nearly? I thought this was it! You can get the last thing we need in the Jagged Rock Cave. You can rely on this legendary feline to help you with anything, Chief. Good, good. Go to Windmills. A villager there will give you the details. Okay. Well, on the plus side, we can now also, forge Tobi-Kadachi stuff. So let's see, what can I forge using these materials, I wonder?
Welcome.
Let's see. Nothing here. Nothing here. Wow, is it? It's literally just a bow? I mean, yeah, I'll do it, but... that's annoying. Well, let's see, what do I need to upgrade it? Ah, I see. Also, this would be more powerful than this. However, I need later materials to upgrade it, so... Alright. Yeah. Wait, can I just craft better armor now? I might as well just craft this. How is it that Logami materials are so good? Okay, well...
Thank you.
I am gonna need more materials to upgrade it, so... let's check the quest board. Club call, Tobi-Kadachi... okay. So let's go talk with the villager, and then I will try to get my own Tobi-Kadachi off screen.
Hey there! The windmill's close to completion from the looks of it. What else do you need?
Someone pinch me. It's the legendary
Yeah!
Ryder!
Say what?
Naviru, you get zero respect here.
Don't you mean legendary feline?
Chief says you need parts for the windmill?
Ah, yes. Thing is, I'd need to go to the Jagged Rock Cave to get them. And it's not safe to go in.
What? Why not?
There's something in there that attacks people. Not a sound to warn you, and you're knocked out.
Well, that sounds just like a Kezu.
It doesn't make a sound?
It's true, I tell you. I'm not setting foot in that cave until someone sees to it that it's safe.
Not gonna pretend it doesn't sound a little scary, but if we band together, we've got nothing to fear.
Good luck. The windmill parts from that cave are the last pieces I need.
The windmills really are impressive.
Aren't they? They symbolize the strength of the bonds between us.
They do?
Ask anyone and they'll say the same. Without Avinia, there'd be no windmills here now.
Huh?
Come on, let's go to that cave.
Explain, Avinia.
Yeah, good idea.
Unseen foe. The last parts needed to complete the windmills can be found in Jagged Rock Cave. However, anyone who attempts to enter the cave has been attacked by an unknown assailant, sowing fear among the villagers. With no time to give in to fear, you head into the cave. Alright, I'll see you guys over there. Alright, so off screen I was doing some egg grinding, and I managed to encounter a Jade Barrow. Also, if you're curious as to what kind of egg grinding, I decided to fight a Royal Zenogre on top of Mount Lavina, because that's the other royal monster. I didn't show it on camera because I figured we'll encounter it later in the story. But I managed to beat it and make it retreat first try. Alright, so, Jade Barrow. By default, it will use power attacks, once enraged it uses speed attacks, and when covered in snow it uses technical attacks. Now its body parts are, by default, it's weak to only slash. Its body is only weak to slash. Its head is only weak to blunt. Its tail is only weak to pierce. And its legs are only weak to slash and blunt. Also, its weakness, element-wise, is thunder. Which means I should probably show you off before we throw you into the box for good. Yeah, if you want to make a retreat, shake off its snow cover by using a thunder element attack to boost the retreat rate. Okay, so now that you're using power attacks, I think you're now weaker to fire? How long will it take to defeat you? Also, I am also trying to get materials off screen for upgrading my gear. I'm not entirely sure when I'll be able to find a Lagomi, but I'll at least try before. Let's win this. Alright. Now it's time to... So I'm actually gonna see if I can manage to knock it over first. Never mind, I did not manage to do it. Oh no, it's mad. Should be going down soon. Nah, that probably won't work. I was about to try, trying to make a retreat while it's already in a monster den. But that's not gonna work. Alright, so I think Avinia's gonna take it out. Yep. Alright, I'll see you guys once we're ready to continue the story.
That guy said you're the one who made the windmills happen. Is that true, Avinia?
To tell the truth, he was terrified of Frostfang at first.
So, you mean he was against you coming back?
That's right.
But he seems perfectly fine around Frostfang now.
Getting him and other villagers to accept Frostfang was a painfully long process. When I returned with Frostfang by my side, I was hopeful. At the time, the village was in really bad shape. There was even a monster living there. It seemed like a lost cause.
Another Nargacuga?
What are we gonna do about that monster?
Frostfang, let's go!
Hey, it's Avinia! Did you come back to help us?
Why else? Frostfang and I came back to do our part.
I'm sorry about what I said to you. Stay in Kuan, please. Frostfang can stay too, of course.
Okay, I'll stay. Let's rebuild our village together. They accepted Frostfang into the community, so we stayed. The windmills were the first things we rebuilt together. They mean so much to Kuan. They've come to symbolize all of us coming together, Frostfang included.
Aw, I love a happy ending. And Frostfang became part of the Kuan family. Now, if we could only get people to trust Ratha, too.
I know how you feel about Ratha. He's as special to you as Frostfang is to me. You want him to be accepted? Keep trying. And eventually, people will come around.
Yeah, and remember, you can count on me all the way.
The
Oh,
monster
I'm
in the
looking
cave
forward to
is a
this.
Kezu. I'm sure of it.
Oh god, not again.
A long time ago, I got attacked by one and it knocked me out cold. This won't be easy.
Yes, her PTSD will be triggering in. Okay, but for real though, it is nice that they do reference the events of the first game. Also, like I mentioned right before the jump cut to the story, I did manage to get a Zenogre egg, but Oscar also managed to get a Jade Baroth egg. So yeah, meet Keranos, our new Zenogre. Basically, he's going to be our primary Thunder Monstie for a while. Alright, welcome to the Jagged Rock Cave. As we continue in further, I'm sure we'll get a story segment soon. Once we do finally unlock the ability to farm the monsters that we need for gear upgrades, I am going to be so happy. Also, I did switch over to an upgraded Anjanath armor, just because it has higher defense than the maximal Duramboros armor we had. Okay, let's see now. Is it up this way? It's either up this way or in the south of the cave. Oh yeah, I should probably say that the Zenogre is one of the monsties that have actually been changed in the transition from Stories 1 to Stories 2. The reason I say this is because it is now a speed monstie instead of a power monstie. As a result, it does finally have less competition with with both the Lagiacrus and the Ivory Lagiacrus. Okay, it's either down this... Okay, so it's not that way, so it's gotta be down this path, right? It should be down this path. Oh, yep, I see the marker. Alright, and right back here... Huh. All clear. What? No way! My whiskers are never wrong! Nothing to the right or left, nothing in front of us, which leaves one more option. Watch out! Behind you! Oh, there it is. A creepy flying wyvern itself, the Kezu. So, the Kezu by default will use tech attacks. Once it's enraged, it uses power attacks. Now, its body is weak to blunt and slash attacks, but its head is only weak to pierce attacks. And its elemental weakness is fire. Now, if you want to make a retreat, you gotta use a Shrouded Ursilis kinship skill on it and defeat it with that. Actually, no, it just does attack with it, so... Yeah, I guess you just gotta attack with it. Burning Fang. Oh no, it's mad. You know what? I'm gonna bring out Keranos. By the way, this is Greek for Thunderbolts, so... thank God we didn't get inflicted down. Okay, so the Kezu have access to a move called Roar. It'll have to get rid of the head, or I believe break the head, in order to make sure it can't use that move. Alright, we're almost there. go. Ow. Okay, I didn't think that Karanos would actually go down. There we go. Okay, I can swap Angie back in. Whip out my Antonath Greatsword. And just get right back to demolishing it. The battle should be over soon. I think. I mean, it's hard to tell without being able to actually see the health bar. It is worth mentioning most monsters in Lalaska are resistant to the ice element, which means Frostfang really isn't that helpful here. I wish I was kidding, but I'm not. Alright, it's almost down. There we go. Alright. Let's head back to the village.
Buddy, you've gotten stronger. It's all thanks to your bonds with different monsters. Keep it up, and you'll be a positively claudacious rider, just like the one who inspired Avinia.
Who said that boy was a rider?
So, he isn't a rider?
Naviru, you met him.
He tried his hardest to become a rider, but it just never worked out for him. If anyone should know that, it's you, Naviru.
How? I think you're being a bit unfair. I never even met the guy.
You've really forgotten him?
Wait, so it's someone I know, like, personally?
Oh my god, Naviru.
He never earned the title of rider, but he did ride the Great Poogie, though the Poogie wasn't very pleased.
No way. You mean to tell me it's
Yep.
Debly?
Naviru's like, god damn it, it was Debly this entire time.
Okay, let's get going.
Oh, not again. He doesn't even complain, he's just pissed. Oh my god, that is good. Okay, let's head back to the village. Alright. So, now that we've returned to the village, let's talk with the chief, and hopefully by then we should be allowed to continue on with... At least finally be able to catch a break.
Look who's back! And pause for effect. We got the windmill parts you need!
Welcome back, my friends. I see you've dealt with the Kezu. Of course, I expected no less from legendary heroes.
Chief, this actually isn't the...
Chief, you set the bar pretty high for us, huh?
Thanks to your sweat and hard work, we'll have all the windmills working again. That's one thing off the to-do list.
One thing? To-do list? Sounds like there's more.
Yes, I've been too tied up here to look into the pit. I'd love to have your help, my friends.
All right, let's get to the pit.
Please, be careful out there. I'm not sure why, but the monsters near that pit have been acting up.
You're telling me the Zamtrios we met outside the village was not what I would call friendly.
I see. Seems to be happening all around. The guild's calling the lights Rage Rays.
Rage Rays.
Rage rays?
The strange light from the pits is what's enraging monsters. At least, that's the guild's theory.
Light that makes monsters mad.
You may run into some Rage Raid monsters by the pit. Keep an eye out.
Don't worry about us, Chief. Let the legendary duo handle this.
Naviru, I'm going to punt you.
Thank you. Good luck, my friends.
We've been searching far and wide, but still no trace of old Day-Day. The felines and I will keep up the search.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if he's actually, on top of the mountain. Pit Probe. The light emerging from the pits is causing the monster's strange behavior. The Rage Ray phenomenon has spread farther than Kuon, with stories of it happening all across the land. What could be the connection between the pits, the light, and the Rage Rays? You head towards the pit to find out. The pit's at the top of snow-clad Mount Lavina. Alright, well, that's where we're visiting in the next episode. I'll see all of you then. Goodbye.